Hello and welcome to Two Guys Small Talk. I am TJ Wasiuk.
I'm Evan O'Neill.
And with us today is Jon. What's up, Wasiuk?
You steal the air out of my lungs, you make me feel it. I pray for everything we lost, buy back the secrets. Your head forever's all I want, don't take the money. Don't take the money.
What's up, guys? How you doing, fucking freaks?
Today is episode 20, The Eclipse. It came from above. We'll be discussing the SummerSlam. We will also be talking about Conor McGregor and the Floyd Mayweather fight. And whatever the fuck we want. Now, without further ado, let's get this going. Hello, everybody.
Like freaky girls.
Like what kind of freak girls?
You know.
Like toes and shit, or what are we talking here?
Them nasty women.
All right, little cochinas. Oh, cochina.
If she's nasty, I'm about it.
Oh, saca los huevos.
All right. Anyway, so John, thank you so much for being on the show, man.
What's up?
You're one of the OGs. You are literally a few good men.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's because my association with my brother. But I remember when he first started the group, I was like, "That's a fucking good name." When he added it to me, and how to peep it, and it's tremendous. It's great so far.
I like it whenever I tell people right away, like, I did not create that group or that name. But people will tell me, like, it's a really good name. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, because I appreciate it. That's a really great compliment. Thank you.
Hey, no, it's got a good brand,
So I guess a little behind the scenes action on that. I kind of made a post about it in the group. But basically how it started was Trey and I were sitting in a hot car one July evening waiting for my ex-girlfriend to get out of the stadium club. So we were just sitting there like, we should just make a group for our friends just to post random memes and bullshit in and talk about stuff. I was like, yeah, all right, sure, let's do it. What should we name it, though? Memes. We're guys. It has to be a guys club, so it has to be something about guys. So one thing led to another, and it became Two Guys and a Few Good Men. Trey was like, oh, it's kind of like that movie. I was like, you know what? It is kind of like that movie, A Few Good Men, but still, I think I like the twist on it. But enough about us and our group. John, what do you do? Where are you from?
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, just like my brother, originally born in Chicago, live in Arizona, pretty much from Arizona. What do I do? What kind of question is that? I mean, I guess currently I'm a cook. I like to cook a lot. It's a big passion of mine. I'm serious about that. But I don't know, man. I'm just stumbling through life like everyone else, dude. Just doing fucking somersaults down the hill. Shit. I don't know. I got a lot of stories. I got a lot of this and that. I used to get myself into some dirt.
John's a good cook. One time, I was really drunk, and John brought me some really good food. And I was like, you made this? And he's like, I made this. And I'm like, yo, thank you. This is really good food.
I don't remember what that was. I don't know.
It was a Japanese place. I can't remember what the meal was.
When he worked at Tokyo Joe's?
Oh, yeah. Did I bring you some sushi or something like that?
I don't think it was sushi. I think it might have been like a
mix.
bento or something. I think he might have had a bento box.
Right.
But it was good. John's a good cook.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Right now he works at Babbo, Italian restaurant?
Yeah, it's nothing to boast about. I don't know, it's just a job. I mean, it's easy compared to like my skill level. I kind of run circles around people in the kitchen, but the pay is not bad, and fuck it, we have fun. People
fuck around there.
Yeah, people like to give a certain someone shit for their locker room talk, but locker room talk has nothing on kitchen talk, man. Talk about sexual assaults all day long, coming from boys and girls. It's ridiculous. I love it.
I think in the real world, people just kind of take it and they make it their own. They don't sit there and be like, that's offensive. No, it's like, that's funny. I'm gonna do that too.
Right.
I'm gonna try to one up you.
Yeah. All right, John. So, how many times have you done the sex and used that noodle?
Ooh-wee. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of a monster. I have a question. Speaking of sex, good thing you brought that up. I wanted to ask you guys this. how was your guys' both initial stages getting into having sex? Because I'm not sure what it was, but I was listening to someone on a podcast, I think, talk about having sex and how it's like kind of awkward and you don't know what you're doing at first, and maybe you're not, Superman in the bed right yet, or you don't know how to work it. And I'm not like, oh, I'm a fucking beast, but like, I fucking just went at it, and I feel like, I don't know, I was like, I know how to do this, let's go to town. So, you know what I mean? I'm no master, but...
I've never had sex, so...
Oh, suck my dick. How dare you?
What about you, TJ?
I mean, it's not really that awkward. I mean, depends what age you have sex,
Right.
That's when it's awkward, but if you're, like, older, like, I was fucking... Alright. I was 21 when it happened. And,
Nothing
of course,
wrong
I
with
already
that.
knew, what to do. I wasn't a child. I knew how to, handle a woman and play them.
I just feel so many people like say it was awkward, and I was like, I came out of the womb to do this. Like, what the fuck?
Mine wasn't like awkward or anything. It was just like I don't know. It was like excited, really excited.
I lost my virginity.
Knew what to do, right? Like knew what to do. And I've seen porn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But I think porn gives me unrealistic expectations.
Oh, it's just like that one movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ron John or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
What's that movie?
Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don Juan Julio?
Some stereo.
He's like a stereotypical New Jersey guy that's addicted to porn. So he has these expectations for sex, and he gets more pleasure out of masturbating and watching porn than actual sex.
Ooh, that's dark.
I would hate to have that.
He fucked up. Yeah, I lost my virginity to a girl in a wedding dress, so I mean, what does that say about me?
Well, how many tattoos do you have?
Yeah, man, no, I'm a freak. I like to, yeah.
How many tattoos?
Tattoos? Oh, sorry. I got 3. Yeah.
You're my little freak now.
Little Dragon Ball Z here. Got a little Socrates here. Got dopamine in the back. More to come.
Good.
Very nice.
Good. What are you drinking, TJ? Milk?
I'm drinking warm milk. No, it's coffee I just got today.
Yeah, you told me that earlier. You're like, I got coffee, and I'm like,
hey, man.
I didn't realize that you had bought coffee. I thought you meant like you got a cup of coffee, and I was like, I'm making.
Oh no, I bought ground coffee today because I didn't want to drink it around my brother.
Oh no,
I
just gotta drive.
John doesn't have
drive.
a liver. John doesn't have a liver. That explains that joke.
I'm not sure if I do, man. At this point, I'm not sure if I do.
Oh, you're fine, dude. I promise you will be fine. That thing is resilient.
Fuck, the Polish blood.
All right, TJ, what's our tech topic?
Tech topic? Oh man,
We don't even have one, do we?
honestly, there wasn't really anything.
Yeah, this is a straight up two guys hang out with another guy.
There actually wasn't really too much tech going on, man. I mean, other than people still talking about the iPhone rumors, saying it's gonna have facial recognition, blah blah blah. Who gives a shit what it has? I mean, I love Apple. I mean, I like Apple products. They make products, but I don't really give a fuck if they keep on repeating the same rumors over again. It's like, come on, just release the phone. I don't care. But I mean, that's like their way of getting views and whatnot.
Yeah, they got to get that ad revenue in. I thought about. I saw a stupid article right before we started this show, and it was like 10 photos of samurai who held honor in the highest regard, or something like that. And it was just like 10 casual photos that somebody had dug up from the internet of like dudes wearing samurai armor. One picture was a little shocking because it was a dude who had seppuku'd, and that was about it. Like, there was no like history behind the photograph or behind these photographs. It was just like, look at this, they wore armor like this. They practiced bushido, they killed themselves, look at this.
Well, it's like those posts they have on Facebook where it's just one photo followed by a square of ads around it. You have to hit next to go to each photo, and they get all those ad revenues on each fucking page, and it fucking takes forever to load just to get like disappointed.
What was it?
Like, what the fuck?
How bad do you feel once you go down that hole and you're like, why did I do this?
A waste of time.
It was South Park that was like, I can't tell if I'm on an ad or a slideshow.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a
That's what it is.
slideshow. All right.
There's no substance to it.
Garbage.
Well, I could talk about WrestleMania real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I got the
SummerSlam.
shirt on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Savage.
I watched it last night. I always enjoy the joint effort shows between Raw and SmackDown because it gives me a change up in some of the directing. Like if you watch the matches, you can tell that SmackDown SmackDown cameras do one thing and then Raw cameras do another thing. And so it was entertaining to see them
So
switched
each
up.
SmackDown and Raw has a different way of filming the
Yeah,
matches.
no, yeah, they're sort of like their own entities. Still, I mean, they're not really.
Yeah,
but,
they're the same
But I
company.
think they're allowed a lot of creative direction.
Is it still WWE? Is
Yeah.
that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, but they're so much bigger now.
Oh yeah.
They have several minor wrestling leagues that they televise or that they have under them and that they sell tickets to and stuff like that. Like they have a NXT, which is, I think it's a weekly show. It's every Saturday. But that's a crowd all of their own. And then, like, normally what they do is they take the winners from that crowd and they put them on WWE. It's like, honestly, it's like they give wrestlers enough time to build a reputation and sell merchandise and get
Yeah.
themselves into a better living
Build themselves
situation. I mean, like, some of the better wrestling to watch, more entertaining wrestling, is in those minor leagues because those are the guys really trying to prove themselves.
Mhm.
And whereas in WWE, it's a little less extravagant,
Do you have a
but it's owned by the
Favorite?
same company, you know.
Do you have a favorite right now?
A favorite wrestler right now,
Yeah.
honestly, no, I can't say I do. I've like tag teams more than I like wrestlers, and I even like the women's division, even though it's
They've
still
gotten a lot
not
better.
as good as. Yeah, they're doing a lot better now.
Yeah.
They had a big revision. They were like, we're not going to be the divas division
That
anymore.
was, oh my god.
We're going to be the
Thank
women's,
God.
you know, and they started
They're
taking
taking
it
more
seriously.
serious now.
Yeah, and so I like Alexa Bliss. She's the current champion. She's annoying though. I like Sasha. She's the boss. And I like Becky Lynch because she's, you know, a little Irish stereotype or whatever.
Who was the one that came out yesterday? It was yesterday, right? SummerSlam?
There was a bunch of them.
Yeah. Who was the chick yesterday that came out looking like a bowling alley? Like on Cosmic Bowling.
Oh, she had the ponytails.
And she was like all decked out in like
Purple?
neon and to a black runway she was walking down.
Oh, well, what color neon? Like green?
It was like blue and green.
Oh, that would have been Naomi.
Oh, okay.
She was a defending champion that night, but she lost to Natalia, who comes from like the Hart, Brett and Owen Hart lineage.
That's right.
Yeah, like
She
her
was
finishing
on,
move is like the sharpshooter and stuff.
WrestleMania last year.
I think
She
that's
did really
correct. But all right, so like, I do like a couple of the men's wrestlers, but I wouldn't say I have a favorite because they're all kind of entertaining. But I feel like none of them really deliver to my expectations.
I mean, they're not the. I don't know. I can't really say they're not the same, but you know,
I had some comments
just biased.
about this fight that they had last night against Big Cass. It was Big Cass versus the Big Show, and there was a
what?
guy locked
He's
in
still
a shark
around?
cage. Yeah. Big Show has made a comeback, but my complaint is that he's not moving around a whole lot. I'm like, I don't know if he should be wrestling if he can't. If he's really not doing much. He's not moving around the ring much, and I'm like, you getting old, dude?
Those guys really beat the shit out of each other. I was watching a compilation of like tables and chairs and shit the other day,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that's really like, call it what you want. It's obviously a production, but those guys are
Well,
fucking
there's a-
jumping 15 feet onto a table.
The WWE universe, as they call it, to include the creators, writers, wrestlers, and the fans, it's all like self-aware. Like, they pull, like, there's a guy who's a wrestler now, Dean Ambrose. He was a backyard wrestler at first,
That's right.
and then he moved up, and then he actually held the championship. at one point. There are guys who are able to make comebacks because fans loved them 10 years ago, but they've been wrestling independently for the last whatever amount of time.
What's his face? Fuck, the guy that came out yesterday. Blanking his name, but he came out with the fucking Colonel Sanders uniform on. Like, what the hell?
Dolph Ziggler?
No.
Well, there was a bunch of them wearing... Because there was a commercial where a bunch of them were wearing the Colonel Sanders
Oh, Jesus.
outfit.
Marketing as fuck.
Yeah, I know, KFC, there's always like a commercial for KFC in the events. But we'll move on.
That's the demographic.
Oh, hell yeah, it is, dude. We love fried chicken.
I guess there was one... I guess a cool thing was Brock Lesnar. He was back in WWE now.
Yeah.
He was in that one match, the Royal Rumble, it's called, right? Royal Rumble with like 4 different people.
Fatal 4-way this time.
So yeah, he was taken out on a stretcher, and then fucking came back and won it.
Yeah.
What?
But I think the point of that was to build a rivalry between him and Braun Strowman, because it was Strowman that was like kind of manhandling him, like that put him on the stretcher. Because Strowman's a big dude, and that's what we want to see. Is we want to watch big dudes beat the hell out of each other.
I think you just need a house. You just need to throw him.
I'm glad that they had Finn Balor fighting freak Bray Wyatt. I like Finn Balor. He's
the Wyatt, the beard, tall dude.
Yeah, well, Wyatt, he's like a big, thick, country, weird guy. But
the Wyatt boys.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird character.
You got a little quiet there.
Yeah, he's a weird character.
I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. The most I know about wrestling is we used to watch WWF and Mr. Socko, and we'd all put socks in our hands and try to shove them in each other's mouths.
What a nasty little fucking habit to teach us as kids, huh?
Oh, yeah, and Rikishi, too.
Fucking
We
rubbing
would
mouth.
pull your underwear up and put it in your butt cheeks and try to put it in your friend's face. Yeah, dude. So many, and it was great. I was a little brother, so I'm like defending off like 5 older guys. It was fucking great. Yeah, awesome.
You're getting molested.
Yeah, you know.
I guess speaking of another
Why
fighting
you had
top,
big guys so much?
what's
Oh
up?
yeah, I don't know if it's from that, but
McGregor and Mayweather.
the fight of all fights.
I want to make money on this fight. Tell me who to
McGregor.
put money on.
McGregor.
If you want to make money, McGregor.
McGregor.
If you want to sure win, Mayweather.
Yeah, you know, it's fucking hard to say, man. You know, it's you know, did you guys see any of the footage of like when they're training and whatnot or anything like that? The sparring?
Yeah.
Noodle arm?
No, you know what, dude?
Why was that a meme? That's so
I
stupid.
don't understand that. Yeah.
I don't
People
like
to talk shit.
I don't like how, you know, if you know how these things work, they got to promote them and sell them for months.
Yes.
And I don't like how it just kind of like devolved into a fucking racism thing.
That's so
Oh,
bullshit,
yeah,
though.
they're
Like, come on.
They're mad at McGregor for calling Mayweather boy when that's
Well,
not like,
that and other things, and like, I was like, man, what? You ain't got to do that to fucking sell tickets, man. Like, y'all don't have to do
black
that.
versus white type of deal.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if that's like
I don't
really
really
what
see
they
that, though.
that's like was their goal. I think that's just more like what people in the media kind of spun it to be.
I know. That's what pisses
You
me
know,
off.
so I don't think that's them trying to sell tickets. I think that's the media just turning it into that story.
That's unfortunately also on them to
Control
clear that up.
Well, I mean, come on, can you clear anything up nowadays? You know what I mean? Like,
You're absolutely right.
I
You're
don't-
absolutely right.
Once you're called a racist, and then like to the people who think you're racist, like aren't gonna be like, oh, he said he's not racist. Like, you know, it's like,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
You know?
They're solidified in their opinion.
Yeah, that's why it's dangerous to call people that. You know, like put those labels like shit. You know.
Man, yeah, those people are the racist. Those people are the racist, man.
Damn. No, I mean, you know, you look at Connor beating up fucking Paulie Momo. What's his name? Malinaji or something like that. I don't really
Yeah.
know who he is, but you know, you saw the footage of him. Looked like he rocked him pretty good. That was the end of 12 rounds sparring.
Well, they didn't release the full footage, did they?
Right.
What
That's
if,
what I'm saying.
what
It's
if
the end.
Mayweather's old ass just knocks him out? Man?
No, that's an exact possibility, dude. You know, you have to look at the odds. You know, all the favors in Mayweather. You know, he's the world's greatest
How much-
defensive boxer, and
How much experience does he have wearing 8-ounce gloves?
I can't imagine much, dude, and I don't know why he agreed to that. That's for sure
I mean,
advantage
to
Conor.
train for that is one thing, and I guess because if you're training extensively for it, that's one thing. But uh,
Well, I
I
mean,
think I thought I'd seen some fake science or something a while back saying that sometimes 8-ounce gloves can actually be safer, like less likely to get a concussion.
boxing is usually 10 in
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
But Connor for UFC, he's used to 6-ounce gloves.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to
That's
kind of meet him
interesting.
in the middle, I guess.
I guess. All right. That's an interesting.
Interesting choice of Mayweather.
Yeah, I'm just like
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, I'm like, I wonder because it kind of takes
there-
away favor from both people, in my opinion. I think.
I don't think so. I mean, I think if anything, it's favor of Conor unless
You
Mayweather's
would
been
think
training or something.
Yeah, you would think that, but maybe Mayweather agreed to it because he's done that training. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Well, he said on the reason why it happened, I guess he called it out on Instagram asking for it to happen, and that just took fire because he has like millions of followers, and they made a one-time agreement with the Las Vegas Commission to get that allowed.
You know what cracks me up, man, is like every time these fights happen, I love it whenever people make fun of Mayweather and say he can't read.
Oh yeah,
I'm just like, yo, that's fucking hard. That's some hard shit to make fun of.
At
This
the,
dude's rich.
you
You're
know-
like, you can't read. You don't need to read.
Sure, fuck. But I love the one of the press conference things when they were doing the promotions. Connor was making fun of him. He's like, "You're dressed like a schoolboy and you can't even fucking read." He's got like a little backpack on that he has money in, and he's dressed like he's
at my new
17.
arm technique. I laughed at their fucking bank accounts.
Yeah, dude. I
Love
don't
it.
know, man. It's a trip. I don't know. It's gonna be exciting. It's for sure probably the biggest fight. Who knows? Maybe ever, or one of them, top 3.
yeah, we'll be.
Watch everybody like nobody buy it because everybody's just gonna steal it.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I'll be buying it this Saturday.
How much is it?
It's $100.
The packet? Yeah.
Yeah, but if you split it,
Yeah.
it helps. So I was gonna have 15, hopefully 15 people, 10 people show up. Not here, of course.
Yeah.
Like Garrett's place. He says he's gonna invite people over.
Party at Garrett's place.
Yeah.
Okay, we need your crib.
He said he
You're
was
gonna have like 200 people show up.
Oh my god, could you imagine that? It'd be like freaking out.
Yeah, I'll fucking bounce their ass right out of there.
You guys are gonna have to get security.
Get the enforcers.
You have to pay off the neighbors. Be quiet for a night. Hey, we're gonna get a little rowdy in the cul-de-sac this weekend.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I got 50 Puerto Ricans with no socks on. They don't even know my name, but they're gonna fucking stab somebody from me.
All right, so Trump earlier, an hour or two ago, said that he's going to put or have a small increase in ground forces in Afghanistan.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Why?
But maybe we need more so we can go after the bad guys. Huh?
The ISIS boys in there?
Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's making sure that we still have some kind of stake in that territory. I'm sure there's some strategic value to doing that. And the Department of Homeland Security in New Jersey has officially acknowledged Antifa as a hate group.
Really?
I can get behind that, actually.
Yeah.
Those guys are a little crazy. A little fucking crazy.
So yeah, we haven't really heard too much about Afghanistan since that Moab a few months ago.
The whole region, man, is quite fascinating. When was the last time there was peace in that region in the Middle East? It's been like it's been like over 1,000 years of constant fucking war, and
That's,
the big political game. Resources and whatnot. Like speaking of Afghanistan, Russia tried to go in there back in the day. Britain tried to go in there. The U.S. did. You know what I mean? It's that's like the middle of the Silk Road back in the day. Like
Yeah, but they didn't have Moabs.
no, I'm just saying the history of the region and those countries.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the reason that we're there and whatnot.
Some insanely high amount of the world's opium supply comes from.
It's 90%. I'm pretty damn
Yeah,
sure it's
that's what I'm
90%.
saying. I believe it's a 90 number. Yeah, definitely. I think it's in the 90s. I thought I saw maybe it was over 90%, but
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
it's interesting, man. It's interesting because where'd they get that money from?
Yeah, no shit, man. Hey, while we're in Vietnam, that's another big opium producer. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all conspiracies, that's the only reason we're there, but it's a little fucking fishy.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah.
You know, I hate when things are extra complicated in the world.
Yeah. Well, what's simple, man? You know what I mean? People want these one answers for things going on, and
Yeah, I got this little thing, man. Like, you can't have world peace without a shit ton of people dying.
Yeah.
absolutely. I don't think you can have world peace at all. As cynical as that is.
There's too many different opinions. I mean, how are you gonna all agree on one thing
Maybe one day, whenever we're all,
when we're all Muslim?
when we're all Islam. Well, look, man, it's one of two agendas. It's either them or the Jews, right?
That or Christians, you know.
No. Christians are on the back burner right now, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not trying to.
Pay attention to Venezuela.
Oh
about
boy.
it?
Yeah, don't sleep on that.
I think we need to pull our people out of Nestle down there. Nestle water.
Oh yeah.
Nestle, you know Nestle, like the food company.
Yeah, that's where they're at, and I know that.
Yeah, because
they
they're
have the water?
about to turn socialist.
All right. So we just had a little intermission right there. So I kind of wanted to dive into living memes.
Living memes.
So, do you know who's a living meme on the two guys?
Pharaoh?
Jon Watsup. He's a living
Oh,
meme. So, John.
I'm a living meme.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
holy
I'm so
shit.
asshole, man. John is a meme. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
mean-
knock your credibility there, buddy. But
No,
lot of
dude, this
people-
is news to me.
No, a lot of people made you into a meme. Kyle, Dan Farrow,
Oh,
Ness,
Dan's great. Kyle's great. All those guys.
all those guys. They always make little Jon Watsup jokes.
I'm always in the news with Dan. Like, in front of some magazine somewhere. Jesus.
So I guess let's dive more into John, get to know you. I mean, we already know you're a chef at work. What are your hobbies?
Oh, right now, I mean, I'm a huge nerd for sure, but I do things to try to stay out of trouble. Try to go hiking and work out a lot. I'm a religious Warhammer 40k player. That's a tabletop game. You know, fucking as nerdy as it gets. But, you know, I still rock the house. I like to party and have fun.
The Warhammer's little miniature guys you paint, roll dice to.
Yeah, it's like tabletop.
Kind of like a Risk.
Yeah, sort of, yeah, a little bit
sounds
more
like a
advanced.
risky investment.
It's fucking expensive, man. You're looking
Yeah.
at like $1,000 to get in, just for some fucking man toys.
I know, dude.
But,
It's okay though. I mean, whatever. I mean, if you're into it and if you feel like you're getting your time's worth.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man. But yeah, dude. I just work. I do that. Try to stay out of trouble. A lot of people know me 'cause I used to allegedly sell and grow a lot of weed, and got myself in some fucking bad trouble with that. And,
Well, that's just alleged anyway.
yeah, you know what I mean. Allegedly, you know, who knows?
You can't.
Not like I got a couple felonies or anything, but you know, fuck it.
So what was a moment in John's past that made you shit your pants?
Me, whoa, God, a lot of fucking things, man. I did a lot of crazy shit that, as I was doing it and looking back, I'm like, how the fuck, like, all right. I fucking bought like, okay, so I used to, you know, allegedly got myself into the fucking weed game. Was pretty fucking damn successful at it, you know. Had a big little operation going for myself. Made some fucking killer money for a young kid. It's great to fucking see tens of thousands of dollars when you're fucking 18, 19, 20. Eating fucking sushi every day, living like a fucking savage, just smoking joint after joint all day long, dabs, fucking crazy. But I don't know, man. I've been in a fucking high-speed car chase. Bought some fucking guns for some fucking shady people. I used to do a lot of coke with these fucking paisas and drive them around, and yeah, dude, it was a fucking mess, but I loved it. It was awesome. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of stories. I mean, they're kind of long stories. But I don't know. Do we have time for one, or what are we doing?
Yeah, let's tell one.
Oh, man. All right. I mean, I guess the good go-to
What's a good one?
is...
What's a good Drunk John story?
Drunk John?
I mean, no. A story you like to tell when you're drunk.
Oh, man. I mean, I guess the good one to go to is the fucking high-speed fucking car chase. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I want to know about that.
All right. So, I was 18, and I was living in Crisman at my parents' house at the time. Start every day like normal. Fucking wake up, couple bong rips, hop in the shower, fucking roll a joint, start my day. At that time, I was had a friend of mine, this older Mexican gentleman, like American Mexican guy, and we did business together. And he introduced me to these spices, and I had the fucking bomb, and these guys had Reggie, but like these guys fucking get like hundreds of fucking pounds at a time. It's crazy as fuck. I was the only white boy, or the only white person they would go around, because my older friends said I was cool, but I was this young 18-year-old dude hanging out in the fucking ghetto mesa with all these fucking crazy, like, killer fucking Mexican dudes.
He vouched for you.
Yeah, he vouched for me because I fucking snort ski balls with them and fucking give them free chronic all the time. They fucking love me. Yeah, they're like, hey, Widow, what's up? And I'm like, okay, cool. But, so we had the Reggie at the time. We had the Bomb Christmas Buds. And they had what's called boo-boo. And boo-boo's that brown shit, you know what I mean? And we'd get fucking...
boo-boo.
Yeah, the
Reggie
pound...
boo-boo?
Yeah, we'd get like pound bricks at a time. And my friend was at work in Phoenix. And he had 5 pounds of boo-boo. And he needed like 3 pounds of the fucking good Reggie. I'm all the way in Crisman and he's in Phoenix. At like his job. And he asked me if I can come by there and swap it out with him. I thought, no problem, you're my homie, we're cool. So I get in my car, I got a few joints with me just to smoke in the ride. I have like a Ziploc, the smelly-proof bag full of these edible, these Jack in the Box, or not Jack in the Box, excuse me, Apple Jacks cereal treats. I have like, I don't know, 10 of those, and I have like 2 ounces of chronic on me, and the 3 pounds of Reggie he needs. Driving down the freeway, doing my thing, smoking a joint, chilling, fucking phone's blowing up, it's like noon. Get there, meet up with him, we smoke in the parking lot, swap it out. Cool, no big deal. Driving back home, and for those of you who live in Arizona, you'll understand these landmarks. God damn it, dude. It like fucking makes my heart race just telling the story. Cause like, I can't believe this fucking happened. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, I rocked the fucking house, but I'm just still some white boy from the suburbs, dude. I don't get it twisted, I'm no gangster. But I'm driving back, and I'm in the furthest left lane next to HOV, and it's kind of stop and go traffic. And I fucking pull my fucking burner phone up to answer this fucking text. And that was my fucking mistake. Because I fucking tapped the car in front of me. Going like maybe 5 or less. So I barely tapped this car. But I'm freaking out because I have his 5 pounds of boo-boo, my 2 ounces, all these edibles, I'm smoking, the car reeks, I'm high as fuck. And it's like the middle of the afternoon and I'm just about to pass... just before Mesa Drive on the 60. For those of you who live in Arizona, you'll know. I freaked the fuck out. And in like 2 seconds, I have a million thoughts going through my head. I'm like, I'm fucked. I can't stay here. Or if I stay here, the cops are going to come and then I'm fucked. Even if I don't admit, they're going to smell. I'm fucked. So I do a douchey move. Whatever. I got to fucking save my own skin. Back up real quick. Fucking jet into the HOV. Start. It's clear. So I'm just gassing it. Fucking... heart's just fucking pumping. I'm like, holy shit, I hope no one saw that. Like, the car, I saw I didn't dent the car, and, like, I didn't hit him hard, so they should be okay, whatever. But, nonetheless, I hit him. I'm fucking gassing it, and then I get over, I'm getting closer to the next mile, which is Stapley. And this is my fucking mistake. I'm, like, freaking out, and I wanted to make sure that my bumper wasn't bent or anything. So, because in my mind... if I thought maybe if someone saw me and like if my car looks like it hit someone, I want to like fucking put it back up so it doesn't look like I hit anyone. Dumb fucking thinking. I get off the freeway. And before I get to like the main light, there's like a small light. And I'm in this left lane. And I'm sitting there fucking freaking out thinking, oh fuck, did someone see me? Is there cops? Like, is there anyone coming? Looking around. And like 3 lanes over, I see this guy like kind of behind me in a fucking PT Cruiser. Just some normal dude. Totally like scoping me out. And I'm like, oh, that guy's fucking, like, that guy saw what happened. Light turns green. His lane has to go. And I'm, like, stuck. So I'm like, aha, fuck you. Then I kind of go over. And then, again, for those of you who know, I was behind the Mad Dog Saloon, the bar at the time. And there's an office complex behind it. I stop. There's, like, 2 cars like this. And I go to pull in between, under this cover. Like I said, I want to check my bumper. I'm like, I'm going to do this real quick. Then I'm going to drive to my friend's house 2 miles away. Fucking hide there. Go to pull in. That PT Cruiser comes speeding right in fucking front of me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This is just another civilian. I fucking jack it in the reverse, go forward, start fucking gassing it. And then instantly I'm just saying to myself, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Cause like, dude, I'm freaking out. I'm going through this fucking office parking lot. Probably going like 35, 40 in a fucking parking lot, dude. And I'm zigging and zagging. He's maybe a good 20, 25 feet behind me, but keeping up. I don't have a fast car. I was in a S10. We're zigging and fucking zagging. I'm thinking, oh fuck, oh fuck. We get to what's baseline, and I end up crossing over baseline into this shopping center with like Kohl's and some food places, and there's all these moms shopping everywhere. It's like the middle of the day on like a Wednesday or something. I'm fucking going, like I said, 35, 40 in this fucking parking lot, burning rubber, like taking turns so fucking sharp, like fucking smoke's coming up from my tires. I'm like, I'm gonna be on the news. I'm fucked. There's gonna be a helicopter. I'm going to fucking jail. This is so fucked. But I don't want to stop because fuck this guy. Mm-hmm. And by the way, it doesn't fucking matter if I have the shit weed in my car because it's all by weight. So I'm over fucking 6 pounds, so I'm fucked. Not to mention I have who knows how much cash in my wallet. Fucking zigging and zagging through this parking lot. Get back onto baseline. Head to Stapley, and at this point, he's like 3 cars behind me. I'm in this left turn lane so I can go south on Stapley. I turn south. He like cuts over through all his cars, and I pull into this neighborhood. And for all, again, those of you who live there, you could check this. The neighborhood's called Stonebridge. It's right there behind this fucking Burger King and shit. I turn into there, and I go from doing like 40, 35 to like 30, 25, but that's still fast as fuck in this neighborhood. Fucking zigging and zagging, taking fucking corners like crazy. I'd make this one left, and there's a T at the end of the road. What the fuck is at the T just sitting right there? Fucking Gilbert police cop. Just sitting in his car. He was like facing this way. Car's off. He was responding to something else, so he's not there for me. But what's my fucking luck? I'm like barreling down this fucking neighborhood with this guy chasing me. And there's a fucking cop right there, and I just like speed past the cop, watch him like look out the window at me. The guy in the PT Cruiser ended up stopping there, telling the fucking cop what happened and whatnot. You know what I mean? Then I end up cutting through this neighborhood, cut back onto baseline. I'm by Gilbert, and I drive over to Val Vista at my friend's house at the time. This pretty much this fucking trap house we used to call Brooklyn, just like as a joke, because it was like dirty fucking drug-infested house with like a bunch of 18-year-olds fucking beating it and eating pizza. It's bongs everywhere. But I fucking park in there. I run upstairs, like, because it's like, people, we just ran in and out of the house, even if you didn't live there. Run upstairs, slam the door, like, pull out some joints. My friend's like, you okay? I'm like, nope, good. I go to sleep for like 2 hours, and I wake up. I got missed calls from my mother. I call her back. She's like, John, why were there 5 DPS officers at my door? That's the highway patrol. And I was like, I don't know, Mom. What was going on there? And so I go home, and they left a business card there for me, the cop car, and they said, have your son call us. So then after that, I told my friend, that Mexican dude, and I was like, fuck, man, like, what do I do? Like, this is fucking bad. And then he's like, keep cool, you're good. We had this attorney that he hooked me up with too, this fucking badass cool lady. She's like, fucking does coke, hella drinker, she's crazy, but a badass, affordable attorney. I call her, she's like, Don't admit to nothing. Don't tell them anything. Just listen to what they have to say and tell me what they say. I call the cop. He's like, so, John, do you want to tell me what happened today? You want to talk about what happened on the freeway? I was like, what did happen, officer? He's like, oh, so it's going to be like that. I was like, it's going to be like that. He's like, all right, you'll hear from us. Like 2 or 3 weeks go by, and then I get a court summons in the mail. You know, I tell my attorney I have to go there. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, this is gonna be bad. I go there into the courtroom, high as fuck like an idiot. You know, I dress nice, but I'm like fucking ripped out of my mind. We go in there, and for those of you who haven't been to court, when you go to court, they state what happened, like the story. They have like a whole deposition that they read off of like what they think happened. And it turns out this guy didn't like get my plate or nothing, but he saw my face enough to where he picked me out of one of those 6-row things, you know? And so that's how they knew it was me, because he identified me. And so they tell the fucking story of what happened. They're like, on this date at this time, in this location, so-and-so, and this. They tell the fucking story word for fucking word. Everything that fucking happened. Oh, sorry, by the way, let me cut back. When I'm in the neighborhood, I'm freaking out just after I see the cop. I start throwing some of the fucking edibles out my window on the fucking street. They're like foil wrap. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean? What am I, like, leave a trail of fucking weed? And then later I was like, hope no fucking kids ate those, because they're gonna fucking talk to Satan if they eat that shit. But anyway, so back to the court. They tell the story word for fucking word, everything that happened. And I'm like, oh, I'm so fucked. And then she's like, my attorney leans over to me. She's like, all they have is that guy's word. Just ask him to prove it. So when I go up to the fucking stand and they go, Jonathan Wasiuk, what do you have to say about it? Or what's your statement? What do you have to say? And I just, prove it. And that's all I fucking said, because they could not fucking prove it. No footage, no nothing. Just this guy's word. Just this guy's word versus mine. And he had me fucking dead to fucking rights. Dead to rights, everything I did. So they couldn't prove it. But they know I fucking did that. So what they did was they ended up giving me like $1,000 fine and a reckless driving charge. And that was fucking it. And then back then I had the fucking money, so I'm like, I'm gonna pay this right now. Fuck you. I'm like, went downstairs, cashed him out $1,000. Fuck you. But yeah, that's one of the fucking crazy ass stories.
God, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like just stupid shit like that. But no, dude, I don't know. It was fun, man. Drove to Cali, used to go pick up packs and come back and fucking clean house and make wax and hash and fucking tremendous, dude. It was great.
You know your mother's going to be watching this.
Oh, she knows. She knows. I tell her all the time. Oh, she fucking knows. She just like shakes her head. Yeah, no, I love my mom. Yeah, my parents definitely put up with my shit after I got busted. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, so yeah, a lot more crazy shit happened before and after that. But that's just one of the examples of just yeah.
The
Fuck.
the life of John.
What's that?
Be wild.
Fuck, man, dude. I'm trying not to be anymore, man. It gets old. Gotta grow up, I guess. Fuck, dude.
I guess, huh?
Yeah.
It sucks.
It
But
was fun times. I wouldn't trade it for the world, dude. I did some wild ass shit, dude. Like, especially hanging out with those bisons and shit, and just like hanging out in their little fucking trap house when they have these rooms with like just fucking people full, you know, like the fucking people they're smuggling, and I'm in the fucking kitchen around the corner, like snorting below these motherfuckers like crazy, just ream away, like fucking dude, these guys are nuts.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. They're trying to give the little fucking puppy Chihuahua Coke, and I was like, don't fucking do that. Like, that's how crazy these guys were. They thought, like, that was funny or, like, cool, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Jeez, man.
Yeah, dude. And these guys, they're just like, we've all seen the one thing that Ness post with that one guy who's, like, snorting that fucking Mount Everest line. He's got the gun there, like, the 8 phones. Like, that's the kind of motherfuckers I was hanging out with. Not even exaggerating. They would have, like, fucking pistols up there. They'd have the fucking De Los Muertes, whatever the fuck, the devil candle, you know what I mean? The candle.
Yeah.
That's those fucking dudes who do that cross that shit, that cross the border. They fucking light that shit for good luck, because they pray to the fucking angel of death that they don't fucking die. That's what that shit's about. Yeah, dude.
It's amazing.
Fucking went deep with those fuckers for a while, and then eventually we were like, me and my Mexican friend were like, we could get in a lot of fucking trouble hanging out with these guys. Like, maybe
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should stop going to their
Like,
fucking...
what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it was
Get
fun,
over
but
your
then one
heads.
day we were like... Because, like, one of their houses got busted, because there's a fuckload of them, and one of their houses got busted by, like, the DEA or something, and then we're like, we go there often. Like, maybe we shouldn't, you know what I
Throwing
mean?
around
Like,
your names and shit.
fuck.
Fuck that.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. All bad. All bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got a fucking whole book full of stories, dude.
One day you'll have to write a book.
Yeah, I don't know, a book,
Something.
maybe just like a little memoirs, little short stories.
Memoirs of John.
You know, we should do a video series, and it's like, it's you cooking, and while you're cooking, you're telling us a story.
All right, I like that. I like that. We could do that.
You know?
For sure. That's a
could
good
be
idea,
good.
man. That's a good idea.
I could definitely edit that. That'd be fun.
Give me money.
Hey, let's fucking do it, man. We'll do it. You'll be my manager, Evan.
I could be your manager, girl.
Shit. Can I go pee, or what are you?
Well,
Pee, and then we can wrap up,
yeah.
if that's what you want to do.
No, let's just wrap up then. Whatever.
Okay.
I can wait.
Okay, yeah.
Shit.
All right. Well, other than that, I think we're about that time.
Yeah. We want to thank John a whole bunch for being on the show today. It's been a blast.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, it's been
John is a good man.
Thank you. I try to be. I don't know about that, but
John
you know.
Goodman.
John Goodman.
All right, folks. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next Monday, or rather Tuesday. You get these on Tuesdays. So, just want to say thank you for listening. I'm TJ Wasiuk.
I'm Evan O'Neill.
Jon, what's up, baby?
We love you, and good night.
Peace, you freaks.
To ignore, and all I got is a chance to just say, baby, love, you got me running away. You steal the air out of my lungs, you make me feel it. I pray for everything we lost by back to secrets. Your head forever's all I want, don't take the money.
Hey guys, TJ here. Just want to give you a few reminders. We do have a Facebook and Instagram account. So if you want to give us a like and a follow, that'll bring us a smile. Also, if you want to help support us, if you like what we do have a Patreon account. Now, to get to the account, it's www.patreon.com/2guys&AFGM. So if you go to the Patreon account, we do have some rewards posted. Also, if you want to help us out, you can get a t-shirt. They're going for $15 a piece. Any size, any color. Just shoot Evan and I or text, and we will hook you up with one. Other than that, that's all we have for you. Have a great week. Having a small talk.
Two guys having a small talk.